Hi guys, today's video is gonna be another makeup tutorial. It's gonna be not quite like a smoky eye look, but I still call it a smoky eye look, and it's pretty much silver, so it's really good for like holiday season because silver is pretty much in. So I hope you guys like it, and to see the tutorial, please keep watching. As usual, I'm gonna start by using my eyeshadow primer potion from Urban Decay as an eyeshadow primer basically, and I'm gonna apply it all over my eyelid, including up to my brow bone, even though I'm not applying any color per se at that area. So taking a small powder shadow brush, I'm going to take Urban Decay's Naked Smoky Eye Palette. And I'm going to take the white color, which is the color 13, and just go ahead and apply it right into my tear duct to kind of give a highlight to the look. The second eyeshadow I'm going to use is silver. So the one I'm using is from Nars. It's the color Lysithea. It's a dual intensity eyeshadow. And the brush I'm going to use is also from Nars. It's in Bizo and has short and dense bristle to apply a lot of pigment right onto my lid. Next, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Smoky Eye Palette again and use the color Armor, which is kind of like a metallic gray, and a dome crease brush, which from Sephora, and apply the Armor color into my crease. So it gives it like depth to your look, and also it's a really nice color to put with the Lysithea because it's darker but still metallic. Now, using Desperation from Urban Decay and a Precision Smudge brush from Sephora still, I'm going to just apply Desperation into my outer V to kind of give more intensity still to the look. Now, using a blending brush, I'm just going to go ahead and blend the whole thing up, especially like the crease, because I don't want it to be too harsh, so I want to just blend it upwards to give a nice transition from my skin into the eyeshadow look. So as you can see, I'm just like blending the whole thing up. I'm trying to avoid kind of mixing the colors too much so that it doesn't like, you can still see the difference in colors basically. The perfect finish for this silver makeup is using eyeliner. So I'm going to use my Tarte double-ended eyeliner brush and my Nars eye paint in the color Black Valley and just go ahead and line my upper lid. So I'm just going to do a tight line. I still want it to be thick, but not too thick. And also for the wing, I'm not going to do like a dramatic wing. I'm actually just going to do a super small wing. To be honest, I'm still kind of struggling with the application of gel liner, but I really do love it. I actually prefer it to liquid liner because I find the finish much nicer, much more like, I don't want to say realistic because that's really not what I'm trying to say, but like, I just love how it kind of like melts into the eyeshadow you're actually wearing more than like, let's say liquid liner. And also I love the application of it, even though it can be quite a pain to remove afterwards. So here's a really small wing. As I mentioned earlier, you really want it to be super small, not too dramatic. Now for the mascara, I really want to have a good length, but also a very good division. That's why I'm using MAC's False Lashes Mascara. Actually got it from a holiday set, and I really love it. You can see it has a really thick brush. It actually gives a lot of division, length, and volume, so it's a pretty good mascara up till now. And I really like the effect it gives for this look. I'm sorry for the funny faces I'm making because, like, I don't know, I just can't apply mascara normally, and I think everybody's like that. For my eyebrows, I'm going to be using Anastasia Beverly Hils Whiz brow pencil in the color dark brown. If you've seen my other makeup tutorials, you probably know by now that I don't like having like very harsh and obviously designed eyebrows, so I just kind of fill them in to try to make it look natural but still make a difference. And after using the kind of brush on the other end, I'm just going to go ahead and brush the whole thing to make it look natural and subtle. Because I really don't like the kind of like really designed eyebrows look. I really like it to be more subtle and that you can barely see it. Since this is a lot of like powdery shadow, I use a Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer with an airbrush concealer brush to just kind of apply concealer under my eyes, not only to get rid of the fallouts, but also to get a more like bright eye look, so that my eyes don't like look like they have like a huge dark circles under them. So it actually makes you look more like glowing. It gives a more glowing look and also like less tired look. Funny thing, now I'm going to use a different kind of concealer, which is Sephora's Smoothing and Brightening Concealer in Light Vanilla. So I'm just going to use it kind of like where I want to use highlighter on my face, so on my cheekbones up to like right on my brow bone, on the bridge of my nose, chin, and Cupid's bone. After actually applying the concealer there to blend it, I'm going to be using a highlighting brush, which is like a really small, domed, and fluffy brush, to kind of just blend the whole thing. And I'm sorry for the little phone beep. So yeah, so I'm just going to use the brush to blend the whole thing so you don't see the marks of the concealer. And you can already see that it actually gives a lot more light to your face. Using Tarte's double-ended contour brush, I'm going to go ahead and take Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Matte Bronzer in light medium and just contour my face. So I use this like really dense small side of my brush to kind of like do the base line under my cheekbones to kind of contour it. And afterwards, what I usually do is take the Bezo fluffy part to kind of like blend the whole thing because I don't want to have like a harsh super line there. So I use the brush and kind of like blend the line up because you don't want to like have a too harsh look. So that's why you should always blend your concealer, not concealer. What the hell am I saying? Sorry. Blend your contouring powder or cream or whatever upwards, never downwards, because the look is really not that nice. Aside from my cheekbones, I also want to contour my jawline, but also like the general kind of like sides of my face, so up to my forehead, just to make my face not look too wide, and also my jaw to make it look a bit thinner. Next, this is my first time using the Hourglass Ambient palette, which has powders and concealers, which I'm so excited about. And the color I'm going to use using my highlighting brush is the Ambient Light powder in dimmed light. So it's like the slight yellow one. And I'm just going to apply it pretty much over where I applied this previous brightening concealer from Sephora. So on my cheekbones, Cupid's bone, chin, and nose. So it's kind of like an extra light. And I really love the finish of the powder on top of the brightening concealer. It really gives a lot of like glow to your face. It makes you kind of radiant, and I just love it. Now using the same palette, which actually has blushes on it, I'm going to use the Mood Exposure Ambient Light Blush. So that's also something that's going to like put in a lot of light into your face and apply it on my cheekbones. So pretty much between the highlighter and the contour to kind of give a smooth transition, but also this little like slightly natural flush to my face. For a first time use, I can honestly say I love Hourglass's new palette. Now for the lips, I'm going to use Face's lip pencil in the color Eggplant, Face Cosmetics, sorry, and I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips. So I'm starting with the lower lip, and as you can see, I start from the middle and then go to the like corners of my lips, and same thing for the other side, because that actually helps you have symmetrical lips. And I also fill my lips in just not to have this like line effect kind of thing, because I hate it. I just want like the lips to look like smooth and the whole like same color. I don't want my line to look different. And for the upper lip, you can see I'm doing the same thing, starting from the middle, then going towards the corners to draw my upper lips. You can see I'm actually drawing them a bit pointy, my upper lips I mean, but that's actually because I just love that shape. And I fill it in just like I filled in the lower lip. The lipstick I'm going to use is actually one of my favorites. It's Nars's Afghan Red lipstick. And I'm just going to pretty much apply it on my lips, on top of the liner and everything. And that's about it. I just love that color because it's a really deep red, but it's not brick. It still has a bit of kind of bluish tone in it, which is why I love it so much, without being like almost kind of like pinkish or mauvish, kind of like Scarlet Empress from Nars also, which is also one of my favorites. This one is really like more red. So that's all for my, I don't know how to qualify it actually. It's not really a smoky eye because it didn't like go on my waterline, but it is kind of like a smoky-ish look with like silver black tones, like a classic look, you know, with the red lips. And that's about how I could describe it. It's actually really like a nice looking look for night. Obviously, I'm actually gonna be like this for my first Christmas party for tonight. And I hope you guys liked the video, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.